Welcome back to Rich Words Music, where for the first time ever, I've been joined by Mr. Henning Pauly here on my channel. Yep. Well, you've kind of slithered into videos at 42 Gear Street, but we've never done a proper video.
Slithered implies snaky sliminess.
In one of the videos, you literally were on your tummy like a snake in Studio B, so that's why.
But we've done Houston Kettner videos together.
That's true.
We've been on camera before, but not on your channel.
Yeah, we've been on camera many times, but this is a momentous occasion. And yeah, it's a momentous occasion for what we're talking about as well, because this is the 2025 Ibanez lineup, and they've introduced the AZ or the AZ Standard.
Wow, he's excited about this. He's like, oh my God, it's a momentous. Ibanez has a new guitar. The world will change.
In just few small ways, it will, you know. And this is filling a rather large hole in the Ibanez catalog, right? Wouldn't you say so?
Yep. Ibanez is definitely filling our holes with this.
They are. And they're filling our holes for a very reasonable outlay as well, because the AZ Standard is made in China, and it's going to be priced at about 550
Is it made in China?
bucks. Yeah.
Made in China. Okay, I didn't know that. Damn, they feel nice, but more on that in a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So if you know the AZ guitar lineup, you're generally thinking, what, 11, 1200?
The premiums between 11 and 12.99. The prestiges starting at 19.99.
Yeah.
And then you've got the AZES, which stands for Early Slither.
Yep.
Educational series,
Mm-hmm.
I think, or I don't remember. So they're the cheaper ones. They're the
AZ Essentials, I believe.
Essential, yeah. They're the ones competing with the Pacificas and the beginner guitars.
Yep.
Solid for what they are, but they are beginner guitars. They got beginner, not problems, but playability, tonality. It's all nice and competitive to the competition, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But they are beginner guitars that probably will not grow with you as a player later on, and you will replace them. I have a feeling that these will stay with you quite a bit longer.
Yeah, these feel proper solid. And I've got a spec sheet on the floor, which I will kind of go through. But there's two different models that I guess are going to be most interesting to people. Double humbucker or HSS that Henning's holding there.
Huss.
Huss. The snake theme is strong.
We're getting back to the snake themes. I guess we're going to go into some specs and sounds.
I guess we are, because that's what I do in my videos.
In HSS configuration with beautiful pearloid, and in obviously veneered, non-pickguard, double humbucky thing, 10 different pickup positions, 10 different pickup positions, 9 different pickup positions.
Yep.
No, wait. No, 10 different pickup positions, 9 different pickup positions. For reasons that I don't understand. We're gonna go into specs and sounds now. All that bit's probably going to be very similar on both channels, but if you're watching this video and you're done with it, and you kind of like us a bit, then do me a favor, go over to Rich's channel and put on the video, go make a coffee, play with yourself somewhere, you know, I don't know, watch some Matlock, whatever you do, walk the dog, but let the video run and be nice. At least watch the beginning because it was funny.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah? Mm.
Yeah. So, sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, HSS, let's start with that.
HSS, we have an FM9 on the floor. Thank you, Fractal Audio and Jacques. Bernd Kills made some cool scenes for us, and that's a clean thing. This, I'm going to tell this right away. This thing is the only mega drawback on these. The trem is a vintagey trem with 6 screws, and it's either clicky-clacky too soft, too loose, or super sturdy, and it's a, can we see the, it's a very thin trem block. I mean, come on, the guitar, 550 bucks. Very thin trem block, but the tremolo should probably be locked and not be used, I'm gonna say. But now we can also say, what do you see there, Rich?
What do I see where?
In the, now we see it even better.
Are we talking about the next now? I see.
No. 1.
Okay.
Definitely 2, but I mean, it has to be 1,
3.
At least a 3-piece body. Otherwise, it would be weird in that price range. However, I have to say that the Sully I got, the Sully Conspiracy series, which he sells for $1,500, has a 4-piece body, which I would usually critique hard, but the guitar sounds so incredibly phenomenal that I'm not gonna bitch hard about this. It's 500 and something bucks, and that's totally fine. Look at this shaping. They did not hold back. This is the full AZ shaping. They feel like the big ones.
Yeah.
Roasted neck, not Aztec treatment, which is frozen-y something. And look at this, no scarf joint, because we don't have an angled headstock, so they don't have to save wood. So this is all one piece of wood. Locking tuners at $550.
Which you like very much.
Do we know that if these come in a gig bag or something?
I believe they don't. Let me consult the spec sheets.
Losers!
Recommended case, recommended bag. So no, it won't come with.
Yeah, okay, they saved the $20 there. But the Perloid is there. I like the aesthetics. We have to say that what we have here are pre-series, prototype-y, Pro Series models.
Yeah. They also have jumbo stainless steel frets, by the way. I don't know what your feelings on stainless steel frets are.
It's better than non-stainless steel frets. If you have steel, you don't want it to stain. That's what I'm thinking.
That is true.
Yeah. Because if your steel stains, then you got stained steel. And who wants stained steel?
Nobody.
Nobody. No lumen lace, which is fine. I mean, again, price. The dots are nicely centered, I think. I will review these again at home. I think Daniel's going to send them to me, so I would have them full release. So a super mega in-depth review, or at least through a couple of amps, will be coming. Playability is fine. What I have to say about the pre-series models, because Dr. Dan said, they have exactly the same necks as the AZs. And that is bullshit.
In what sense?
That they're not the same necks. Because I looked at all the standards from the side, and you could clearly see that they were all slightly different. The neck shape in general was there, but thickness and stuff was still fluctuating a bit. So I assume that once they hit the shelves from the actual series production, that it will be very uniform. What we have here is not as uniform. But that's because we have them 2 months before anyone else. So that's why. Probably more than 2 months, right?
I would imagine.
They're not going to be in the store on the 10th of January, which is today, right? Or something. Okay, we're going to get some sounds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you flippy this, and then you've got others.
What exactly does it do? I'm guessing you've got coil split on the humbucker, and I'm guessing it's doing like parallel series stuff.
All that stuff.
Does it matter? It's just listen and use the ones that you enjoy.
Thank you. It really doesn't matter. Yeah. I like parallel more than a serial. If you are the guy that writes that on a forum, you need lessons. Right?
I'm the guy who demos all of these on his channel, and I also need lessons.
No, but I mean, listen and react. What I do know is that one of them, don't ask me which one, is only this coil of the back pickup, which gives you a semi-tally idea, because it's in the tally position.
Yeah. If it's the same as the AZES, it's you flick back from the bridge there, and you flick this up, and then it is like single coil.
You know way too much about this.
I remember that from before.
Okay, so
stay in my brain.
Volume tone.
Yeah.
Anyone can name that chord? Okay? If you're thinking about parallel or serial wiring, you don't know what that chord's called, maybe learn shit. You know what that chord's called?
Yeah, but for personal reasons, I'm going to withhold it from the viewers. It starts with an F.
No.
That's an F.
Look, if this is a D with a major third in the bass...
You're much more acquainted with the D than I am. That's the problem, you know?
Okay, that's a D.
Yeah.
That's the third.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that third down and have it in the bass. And And now have the open E string, which makes it a 9. So that's a D9 with a third in the bass, so D9 over F sharp. If I take that down, if you take a major third down, you've got a minor third. Therefore, it's D minor 9 over the minor third. D minor 9 over F.
Beautiful. But what does it sound like if you flick the switch?
I don't know. Typical in-between sounds.
Yeah.
Nobody uses the middle. Does anyone use the middle?
One of my favorite players, Albert Hammond Jr. from the Strokes, only uses the middle pickup on a Strat.
What?
Yep. 3 single coil Strat.
Is he on steroids or antidepressants or something?
For legal reasons, we can't comment on his drug intake situation, but he's a super cool guy.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Really no big difference musically, honestly. In between, in the back is of course absolutely beautiful. Clean and delay. Oh, clean, del, and comp.
Clean Del plus comp.
Ah, clean deluxe
Clean
and
Deluxe
comp.
plus
Ah. And humbucker. Round it off a little bit, right?
Yep.
Not a metal axe.
No.
I mean, we can go high again. But that's not what I would use it for.
No, I love that about it. There are so many Ibanez pointy guitars, and I'm not really a pointy guy. I'm a rounded guy.
It's the top 40 guitar. It's
Yeah.
the fusion guitar. It's the pop guitar. The rock guitar.
Yeah.
It's just probably not. Can you do metal on it? Yes. Is it the ideal metal instrument? No. It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have the output. Doesn't have the precision and clarity. But if you want a metal guitar, you're just buying a different Ibanez. You're buying the pointier one. Then we flip this up and we got clearly very rounded, muffled even, and I think it's actually these. I think it's these two, something like this.
Yeah.
And very versus the single coil itself. So too round for a clean sound for me, but if you do this. It's nice.
It is.
It's how Petrucci gets his super singy sound by actually having it slightly dull in the top end.
Yeah. Talking about pickups, by the way, I've just noticed in the specs that the HSS has Ibanez's classic custom humbuckers, whereas the double humbucker has the modern custom humbuckers.
So it's the CCHs,
So we
whereas it's the MHs.
Yeah. So this is going to be more of your metal act.
Oh, that's some kind of bitey single coil in the back. I don't know what that is, but that's...
If I remember rightly, one of the settings is like the single coil on the humbucker, and also so it's like
Yeah.
neck and bridge together or whatever. Yeah.
I think that might be all of them. That's definitely... That was horribly played. Imagine that was a good country lick, then that would sound good.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you got... No difference.
No.
But there is apparently one, but I don't know.
Like you said, though, main thing is like just twiddle with the knobs a bit, find what you think sounds good, and it doesn't matter what it's doing, but if it works for you, it works.
I even think in this price range, given the potential user of this, which is a maybe not beginner player, but beginner plus, more than, you know, or a guy that has a higher end Ibanez and wants a nice backup guitar for not so much money. I don't know if all this tap switching is necessary or just confusing, but it's a solid guitar. It's not a quarter as good as a Prestige. It's, I would say, 3/4 as good as a Prestige.
For how much percent of the price?
That's what I'm
What are
saying.
we talking?
Well, that's.
Yeah, price-wise, what we're looking at?
I'm saying the
difference?
Prestige is 2,000. This is
okay.
500. So it's not a quarter as good.
I see what you mean. Okay,
because it's the quarter price.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking for a quarter of the price, you're getting 3/4 of the Prestige. It's the diminishing returns, however you say that, right?
The law of diminishing returns. Exactly. Yep.
Of course, you get this one in gray.
Yep.
You get the gray one in blue, which is very nice. And then there's also for the double humbucker one this feel. Wait.
We got difference there.
It can't be. But I mean, who knows? This
I think the HSS is thicker. Look at the body there. It's thicker, isn't it?
this felt thicker now. What do I know?
Okay.
Look at the blue. Look at the nice blue. I mean, that is gorgeous.
Look at the back. Yeah.
I like the big flame on this.
Yeah. And you think these are, veneer tops or whatever?
They have to be. I would say don't use the trem because it's already annoying me. I also am not. These are typical Strati knobs. What do you think of these knobs? What do you think of my knob here?
I like these knobs. I think they're very
Really?
grippy. Yeah.
They're grippy, but I think they're ugly as fuckola.
Personal choice, though. I prefer their muchly to the ones on the HSS.
Muchly?
Muchly, that's a word.
Is muchly a word? Because you just used it, so it's got to be word.
It's a word.
I would prefer classic metal dome heads on this. Much more elegant.
Yeah.
Also grippy. This is too klobig, is the word.
Yeah.
In German.
Globish.
Flankonkerly in English.
Mm-hmm.
Way too flankonkel. Let's check this out with the humbucker. Nice, round, juicy. Bitey still. Oh. You don't know what to play? Go chromatic. This is fun.
What chord was that?
What? G minor 7. Well, that's a minor. G minor 7, G minor 6, G minor flat 6.
I should learn theory.
And then you can do super simple. Play that. All these two.
These three.
Do it with these fingers. So yep.
Am I playing these?
And then on the D string, one down. Yep. And the cool thing is, you can rock the shit out of it. It's very rock and roll.
Very rock and roll. Very Foo Fighters-y.
Really?
This guitar sounds very nice, and you were making a lot of sounds that I would not associate with a guitar with these two humbuckers in.
Definitely in the in-betweens, super funk, and then you can juice it up. Definitely rock and roll, Toto, ADZ, the fusion-y kind of stuff, probably, if you like. It's not a super high-end guitar. I can feel that. I feel that there is some budget aspect, but it is absolutely not a 500 euro guitar.
No, I would agree based on feel.
I would probably feel a little bit more fluid, a little bit smoother, a little bit more solid on a Prestige. But is there a massive point in going premium? Because we got 4 ranges now, right? Do we have a premium here?
We do. I brought them all. Hold this a sec. Let's start at the bottom with the...
She said to him. And let's quickly... Other sounds? Yeah. All the same. Different. Other different. Okay.
This is the AZES HSS one. So this is your 330 euros or dollars guitar.
I reviewed this on the channel. By the way, these and also the standards have this really, really cool plasticky nubble. So not the big plate anymore with the stupid screw thing. Yeah. Thank you, Ollie, by the way, for switching.
Woohoo.
That is really nice. Because I was like, how do we still have these stupid jack plates with the... It makes no sense. I'm gonna be very honest. 300 something, 500 something. If in any way you can spend the 500 something, you're getting, I would say, twice the guitar out of it. This feels with fret ends, which are not bad. This is a great 300 euro guitar. But I mean, come on. Look at the really high poles up here. And these are, they're not staggered, but they're much smaller. These are locking tuners. The tuners are considerably better. The whole feel, this feels like a solid beginner guitar, but it feels like a beginner guitar. And I'm thinking for, let's say twice as much. No, it's not twice as much. No. For, let's say 200 more, you're getting considerably more guitar. You're getting more sound as well, because it is a thinner sound on this. More wiry, with weird in-between overtones. It's all good for the beginner, but I can clearly feel and hear that this is a lesser instrument, which is, of course, the idea. That's why you have 4 different ranges.
Yeah.
If this was as good as the standard, then why have the standard?
Yeah.
Solid beginner instrument, but you're getting quite a bit more with the standard. So this is a...
And this is the top end. This is the Prestige.
This is a Prestige. We don't have a premium?
I don't think we have a premium. Do they say premium on them? The premiums? Stupid question.
I'm gonna say yes. There's this turquoisey... There's this turquoisey blue one that's a premium.
This
Yep.
Premium.
Yep. See, and the premiums already have the recessed jack right there. That's where that starts. So that's one upgrade. Of course, visually, still probably a veneer. Ollie, is this a veneer? Yeah, a veneer. But I mean, gorgeous, obviously. And look, no ugly knobs. We've got dome heads here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, telling me that they have the same neck is... Touch this. Touch my neck. This is clearly different. This is clearly
very different. Yeah.
Oh, look at the, definitely different company here. These are Gotos.
Yep.
And these are much, much shorter.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We want the single coil. Okay, playability and tonally. These versus the standard, not a big jump. ES to standard, big jump.
Yep.
Tonally and playability. Standard to premium, not a big jump. What we do get is finer tuners, probably finer pickups, which I can't hear right now.
Yep.
The recessed jack, of course, colors and all that, but lumen lace on the side here.
Yeah.
You get that. So yeah, there are some benefits. It's the neck feels. Okay, the neck here is of course a roasted maple neck as well, versus probably jatoba or something like that.
Yeah, is this like a one-piecey job?
No. It's put on.
Yeah, okay.
But tonally, not a. Let's do it quick.
Are they Seymour Duncans? Yeah. Okay.
I don't think.
So yeah, these are Seymour Duncan pickups. Those are Ibanez.
No. There is a quality jump.
Yeah.
And this is a recessed trem, whereas these are on the. Oh, the trem is.
That's a jump, isn't it?
That's a two-pole PC thing. And this is a vintagey 6-screw thing. With this, I recommend taking this out, tightening the screws, and making it a fixed bridge.
Yeah.
So, if you need more performance when it comes to trem, better tuners, other colors, yeah. But this is more than twice as much, especially this color, than this.
Yeah.
Seymour Duncan's versus Ibanez something, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? But as an instrument and a tool, they are very close. Now, where's the Prestige?
The Prestige is on my knee.
As it should be.
Indeed.
This is a kind of a. It's not black, is it? It's not.
Oh,
is it black?
It's got an interesting name, which I've got written down here. Ivy green metallic flat. Oh no, dark tie blue flat. It's one of the flats. Oh.
So this is $2,000 or possibly more.
Yeah.
First of all, boo, when it comes to the tuners, they are locking tuners. They are staggered. So you can see, go to 5. So you can see that this one it's blurry, but this one's higher than, here we go. See, you can see that they're staggered, which is nice. So it gets flatter, so you have more string pressure back here than there. That's all nice. But they don't have the screw in the back, which means they're self-tightening, which is fine when you're putting them on. So you stick the string through, you tighten, and a pole comes through the bottom. To open them, you actually need a screwdriver. Why? Big difference is weight, yeah? Having the little screw in the back adds some weight, but other companies like Hipshot, for example, can produce open geared locking tuners that are not more heavy. So for me, the standard and the premium are more interesting when it comes to the locking tuners because that system is a bit more annoying. It's technically more high tech, but it's realistically more annoying. Nice color. Mother of tortoiseshell something. Ew. But okay. We have, this is an N, which means the trem also is sitting on the body.
Yep.
I don't know why this is white in the back. That's kind of why. Okay. So, now. Okay, so this is more a feel thing now. Can you hear the difference? I don't think so. I can feel a bit more, a tiny bit more refinement, smoothness, dynamics. It adds 5% of feedback to me as a player, which is, to some players, when you have the skill to get that out of a guitar, worth it. I like it. Let's switch around and you do the test. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it just... It's going out of tune repeatedly on me, but it has a lot of sounds.
I mean, the AZ Prestige, it's a solid instrument.
Yeah.
That's a workhorse guitar for the touring, gigging musician. Well, the big difference, we have to mention that, between the Premium and all the others and the Prestige. First of all, made in Japan, if that matters. Shouldn't matter where it's made, because in the end, is it a good guitar or not? But it has the S-Tech treatment for the neck, which means employees at Ibanez take these home, they cuddle with them, they take them on walks, and they put them in the freezer a little bit, put cream cheese over them for the course of 2 or 3 years, I think. I don't fucking know what it is, but it's called the S-Tech treatment. I thought it was Aztec, as in the Maya and Aztec, but it's called the S, as in slither. See, we're turning around. Which makes these necks unbendable.
Yeah.
You can have this in any conditions and go from one hotel in the Bahamas to Nicaragua and then, where's it called? Alaska. Take it out, still in tune. Well, right now it isn't, but I had this where all the guitars on my wall changed, had fret sprout and changed the tuning. I took this off the wall in the winter. Guitar was there. Nico Schliemann plays an AZ from the first line with the S-Tech treatment, and he takes it out of the gig bag and it performs. So it's because of this, it's like 700 more. Also some other things in Japan. Big hard case, very nice hard case. Okay, so maybe the 700 more are really warranted here, but that treatment for a touring and gigging musician is worth it. Really, that's one of the big differences.
So if you're not a touring pro, if you're someone who's just playing at home, like a serious hobbyist, would you say the Prestige is only really worth it if you've got money to burn?
It's still a better guitar. It still feels this 5% more refined and articulate and all that stuff, but it could really be in my head because it's more expensive. Who knows? Let's go down the line. For me personally, even at home, I love having this neck because it just doesn't...
Excuse me.
It doesn't kill you, but you're trying it.
It's got a very different feeling neck for me.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
Very different straight away. Yeah. I prefer this one. It feels more rounded in my hand, but I mean this is also nice.
So
I spent a lot of time with the I like these New Jack in Spider-Man. I think they're pretty good. And you know, the Strokes. Albert Hammond Jr., he's on this all the time. That kind of thing.
If I now say I don't know what the Strokes are, would there be an issue?
I would say you've quoted Toto and other bands before, and we're simply showing our ages. I mean, you know, someone who grew up on the Strokes is also old these days. Their album, their first one came out in 2001.
Taylor Swift totally would play this.
Oh, she'd love it.
Oh, yeah.
This would be right up her alley.
Yeah.
She is
absolutely one of the top 10 guitar players in the world right now. Of the last 10 years, I read that on a list.
Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran are probably selling more guitars than anybody else that we listen to on a daily basis, which is great.
Great.
Yep.
I don't think she belongs on the best guitar players in the last 10 years list.
See, the thing is, my favorite guitar players are all songwriters, and if it's true that Taylor Swift is a songwriter, and I believe Taylor Swift is a very gifted songwriter,
then she should be on a songwriter list.
Then she should be on that list, if it's not purely about virtuistic skill.
No, she should be on a songwriter list, not a guitar player. Best guitar player list is about tone, flexibility, some virtuosity, but not about I can hold a guitar and play basic chords.
This is a discussion for another day, but for me, the best guitarist list is about the guitar player that made the songs that moved me the most.
No, that's about songwriting. There's nothing to do with the guitar player. So you can do that on piano.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're moved with a piano song, you shouldn't be on a guitar player list. And you just said about the songwriter that moved me the most. Just because
using his or her guitar.
It's not the best guitar player. I'm not talking about shredding here, but the focus for a best guitar player should be guitar-centric in some way.
Yeah, well, all my favorite records are guitar-centric in some way.
Yeah, her stuff isn't. In no way. Not even remotely.
I mean, some of her earlier stuff kind of was. But again,
kind of was doesn't mean
the
best guitar player of the last 10 years, number 8.
Yeah, okay. If you're talking about the Rolling Stone list, that was written to incite middle-aged men like us. But...
Yeah, and it's working! Hey, I'm all about the Swiftie. That's all good. Major respect for the woman. Tried to listen to the albums, didn't do anything for me. Don't think it's massively good songwriting, except Shake It Off, hello, okay? But big props to the woman. Love what she's doing. She should be on many lists. Humanitarian, big show lady, songwriter, anything. But not best guitar player list. That's just politics. I'm done now. Do you want to have the ES? And then be done?
Let's put you down for a nap, I think.
Okay. It's time. I'll take my pills.
It'll all be good.
I'm gonna make it short here and do an out. This was the thing. I'm gonna do more things with these. Send them through amps and stuff. And thank you, Ibanez, for having us. Thank you, Rich, for having me. And I had you. That sounds sexual. Links below. Please use them to all relevant shops that support the channel. Go check out Rich's video. Most of it's the same. Also, what do we do at the end?
I don't know. Animals at the end.
What do we have?
Animals at the end.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Ollie.
I'll do my outro. Number 2. Okay. Yeah. I've done a lot of separate playing with the standard AZ guitars, so that's going to be sort of intertwined. I've done a lot of playing with the AZ standard guitars, so that'll be intertwined elsewhere within the video. Make sure you check out Henning's channel for all of the rest of the other stuff. Sub to everybody who's been involved with this video. Thank you to Ollie for switching and for Ibanez for inviting us. All the information to everything is down there in the descriptions and the comments. But I've been Rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.